Hello and welcome to this video about Prototype 3. Well, why am I on Prototype 1 then? Because I want to show you the differences between the prototype plans at first, and then we will focus on Prototype 3. So first of all, just look at how many points I had in Prototype 1 plan. That are a lot, I'd say, and nonetheless I managed to do them all in 2 weeks, or I think 3 weeks. But that's because a lot of those were really simple things, really things that didn't require a lot of time. Now with Prototype 2 plan, we have even a little bit less points, but I'd say along the refactoring stage here, those 3 points took more time than the entire Prototype 1 plan. I normally wanted to talk a little bit more about that, but I don't think that's good, because I just had a try and it was like over 30 minutes long, and I don't think any one of you want to watch that. And you already saw all the differences. It's just written down here, and that's not too exciting. If you want to hear more about that, about Prototype 2 plan and what were the challenges and more details, tell me in the comments. Maybe I will do a long version, but yeah, for now it's Prototype 3. There are only 2 goals for Prototype 3, which doesn't sound a lot, but actually it's a lot it's still a lot to do. So first, the combat performance optimization. I already showed you in one of the last videos that there is some performance issue if you have a lot of forces, because they are checking every 0.1 seconds for enemies if they are not in attacking mode, and they are even doing that if they are 100 in the same place. So they check 100 times even if it's the same radius they are checking. A solution that I thought of is just the second part. The first part is the second part. If they are near together, then there will be a group forming. I think this is really logical. If you have 50 units that are or 50 forces that are moving to a specific place, and they all take the same direction, why wouldn't we group them if they have the same speed? And yeah, of course the group is just a parent object which communicates with its child, and they communicate with their parent, and the group parent will just check for enemies, for example, or change the modes or the states of all of them. Yes. Then second big part are the captuable gold mines. Yeah, I want to have captuable gold mines on the map. So I have written down different ideas here, but for me it's idea 3. Feel free to leave your opinion in the comments. Of course, gold mines just give you gold, so you want to capture them to produce more forces. Also, I think about moving the spawn point to a gold mine on the map, to a capturable gold mine. So if you spawn forces and you capture the gold mine, then the forces spawn at the new gold mine that you captured. It's working with a collider. Idea 1 is that if several teams are in the collider, no one gets gold. Idea 2 is if several teams are in the collider, both get gold, which means they will produce a lot. Idea 3 is mine has to be captured, which means only one team has to be in the collider for a certain time, and only changes team when 1 destroyed and 2 captured. That means the mine has to be captured, which takes time. You have to have forces in there that are not doing anything else, and then it changes when the other team destroys the main gold pit, this gold pit, and captures it again. So the other team places forces or moves forces in there that are idle there or capturing there, and then they have captured it and get gold. I also like idea 2, that both get gold, because then you don't want any force to enter that radius, because that would mean that they get gold. That is also interesting. I will think about it. Yeah, things to keep in mind: adding and removing from Gold Manager. That's something for me rather than for you. Keeping it smooth with on-trigger enter-exit, of course. Capturing for forces means idle, or maybe another state meaning capturing. And yeah, we need capturing animation, especially if we go with idea 3. So if it's with idea 2, we don't really need a capturing animation. Maybe if there's no enemy in sight and they are in the radius, then they just, I don't know, are happy. But we definitely need a capturing animation for idea 3. And the building is bugged for all teams except for the team that captured. Yeah, and this is something big. This could even be a third point, because at the time you can build anywhere on the map, and I want to regulate that, so you can only build in the range from your base. And then if you captured a gold pit, then you can build there too, but not on the entire map. Yeah, this will be a huge part, because at the time I'm just blocking building for all the teams and not for one specific team. That's already it with the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you are excited for this prototype. If you want to hear more details, just tell me. As I said, I already made a try where I talked about this and future goals, and it was over 30 minutes long, so I decided to do this short video instead. Tell me if you want to hear more, then I will upload the other one too. And yeah, have a wonderful day. Don't hesitate to like and subscribe, and feel free to comment, especially with those ideas. I will maybe even try to make something like a voting thing where you can say I like idea 1, 2 or 3. Yeah, that's it. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.